This is Jesse McClure from Storage Hunters, and you're watching the awesome, the great SteeldogsTV.
Welcome to SteeldogsTV in association with MF Hire. Saturday night ice hockey action at iceSheffield, and the Guildford Flames in the predominantly white uniforms are the visitors to the Bradford Brewery Sheffield Steeldogs in their, at least traditional for now, all black uniforms. We joined the action in the first period. First goal came at 6:28. Good pass there by Tom Squires off the board, gets the puck into the zone. And there's the man with the red gloves, Arnaldo Esposas, to make it 1-0 to the Steeldogs. We rejoin the action in the second period with the Flames on a power play. Good control of the puck keeps the Steeldogs defence moving. Lundin there with a powerful shot from out high, tipped home by Jens Eriksson to make it 1-1. Ten minutes later, and another power play for the Flames, and it ends in the same outcome. Eriksson, again the man to fire home, give the Flames the lead. And before the second period finished, it was to get worse for the Steeldogs. More good play from the Flames. And this time Andrew McKinney, man on the spot, to make it 3-1 to the visitors. Into the final period, and the Flames were to extend their lead even further. Christopherson combining beautifully with McKinney to make it 4-1 to the visitors. The Steeldogs at this point look dead on their feet. However, this game was far from over. Good work from Ashley Calvert and the face-off. Andy Hurst gets the puck into the zone, and Calvert with a beautiful move to beat Wall in the Guildford net, 4-2. And the Steeldogs were very much back in the game. Less than a minute later, and the Steeldogs were on the scoreboard again. Good work from Tom Squires. Great long stretch pass that found Ludwig Corhorn, who broke free to bury the puck beautifully. You'll have to take my word on that, but it was a beauty. Into the final minute and a goal down, the Steeldogs played the old disappearing goalie trick. 6 men camped in the Flames zone, trying to find their way past Stephen Wall. Good persistence by Ben Morgan, gets the puck back in. Then in front of net, play coach Greg Wood fires a beautiful backhander in to level it on the night. So after 60 minutes of hockey, it finishes 4-4, and we go into the first overtime of the season. This year it's 3-on-3 overtime, which makes it all a bit fast and frantic. Following a controversial call on Lewis Beldo, the Flames have an extra man, so it's 4-on-3 in their favour. They work the puck well, and eventually it's former Steeler Danny Myers who fires the puck home to win it in overtime for the Flames. So, a final score of 5-4 to the Flames after overtime. A point won, really, I think, at the end of the day with a short bench. We're joined by Steelers coach Greg Wood. Evening, Greg.
Evening.
So, a tough game, kind of playing minus Lee Hayward still, no Stano, no Liam. Yeah. So playing kind of short benched all night, but still to get a point against a tough Guildford side. You must be quite pleased.
With where game went, I'm absolutely over the moon. You know, we managed to get a point because, you know, at 4-1 down, I think we're in big trouble. but it just shows character at team this year. We're never gonna say die. And it's second time, at home now. We've come back in third period, and I think his fitness is really starting to pay off for us. Third periods, I think we've been dominant in every game. Last week against Swindon, we really come out traps in third period and close game out. So that's one thing I'm really happy with as well.
Okay. What is it with this team? We sort of seem to like to be behind before we get going sometimes. Do we need to start with kind of 2 behind on the scoreboard?
Absolutely not, no. I don't know, when everything negative happens, you want a reaction from players, and every time we've gone behind so far this season, we've come back with a reaction, and that's all I can ask for. We are going to work on things so we don't give too many goals away and don't go down 2 or 3 goals. Cause obviously for me, I'm pulling my hair out about it, but all I can ask for is a reaction, and we certainly got that tonight.
Okay, and in terms of the that kind of lengthy kind of hospital bed that we've got at present, any sign of some good news on the way?
The good news is some of the other squad players get a chance to play, and it's as simple as that. You can feel sorry for yourself all you want, but it's not going to get points on board, it's not going to get wins. So luckily enough for Cole Shudra and Pato and the other guys, they're going to get a chance to play now and prove that they're worth this place on the squad. And any negative thing happens, it's a positive for somebody else. So if they step in and do a good job, which they have done for the last 3 games, you can't ask for any more. And it's just as simple as that. Pato played great last week, Cole's been in great form. And as long as them guys are out, I'm pretty sure they carry on to do that.
Okay.
Okay, joined by Ashley Calvert. Ashley, a lovely goal from you tonight. Have you been practicing that one for a long time?
Yeah, on PlayStation, a bit of skill stick. Tried to put it into real life tonight, but worked like one in every 10. But luckily, it paid off tonight.
Has Lubo asked you for any tips since that?
Yeah, he said he were happy with it, but then he says I'll get another one, and went and put it top corner. So that's what you want from him.
Okay. On your second line, the grind line, instead of Lloyd, you've got the coach. I guess we have to say nice things because he's still in the room. But how does that work out for you?
Well, it improves our line a lot, obviously. He's got a lot of experience in that. It only can help me and Craig and stuff on the ice, and he's talking all the time. Obviously, he's a coach and knows what he wants to do, and we're getting it first hand from him, and yeah, he's going to help out a lot with our line.
Okay, and kind of tonight, kind of came from 4-1 down to kind of take it to overtime. What is it about you guys? You kind of sort of almost sometimes only seem to wake up when you're well behind.
Yeah, well, I think we had a tough second period, slacked off a little bit. Third period, we knew what we needed to do. You can't give up in these games, and normally Guildford, they're a lot stronger team, and I think this year they just lacked a little something, and we had full advantage of that, and it paid off. I'm just unlucky that we didn't get the overtime goal.
Congratulations on the goal and the man of the match.
Yeah, no.
Okay, joined by Captain Morgan. Have you got a sponsorship yet?
Not yet, no. I'm on a detox anyway. I'm not drinking till it's supposed to be Christmas, but it might have to be October. I think we're going out October after then. So it's in pipeline.
If anybody from Captain Morgan is watching, then I'm sure, yeah. Anyway, so a tough game tonight, but came out with a point. You happy from your position?
Yeah. Anything from 8 minutes left when you're 4-1 down, if you can get anything out of the game, you're going to be happy. But I'm just really, really disappointed with that final call on Belly. The guy's skated, he stood on Belly's stick, and he's gone over like a sack of potatoes, for want of another words. And it's got us. They've scored, I think, 3 power play goals tonight. One's come off a skate. The first one might have even come off a skate, and it just seems to me that we had a couple of minutes where we just seemed to fall apart. And they're a clinical team. They're going to score goals on power plays, and I think if we can stay out of box against a team like that, we're going to be very successful this year.
And how did you find the 3-on-3 overtime?
It's just stupid, isn't it? It's like tennis, you're like that. I think it's a good thing. We're obviously slightly hampered, if you will, in the sense that we've got Dally in net and we've not got an out skater as an import. But I think it's good for the game, it's good for the league, and it'll certainly get a few more wins in overtime and stop games going to penalty shots.
And Friday night, Hull are back for the first league visit. Beaten kind of twice in the Bradfield Brewery Cup, but they've gone for some reinforcements since then. What are you expecting from that game?
I think we know what we're going to expect. They're a tough working team. They're a lot of young players, some good talented young players. But, you know, as long as we're organised and disciplined and you know, we play the way we can, I can't say anything but 2 points for us. I think we've got a good matchup against them. Pre-season, I won't take too much from it. I think everyone saw them 2 games. It were, you know, everybody finding the feet and whatever else. But over the last 2 weeks in the league, I think we've really started to hit a stride, play how we wanted to, good defensively. I know we're shedding a few goals, but you know, with us being short benched, it is going to happen. But main thing is we keep putting points on the board. Another one tonight, and you know, hopefully another 2 tomorrow. So it's in a nice position coming up Friday.
Thank you very much, Greg.
So thank you.
And Hull visiting here on Friday night. Are you looking forward to putting one over on the boss's other team?
All the guys can't wait to play Pugwash in his team. We're going to absolutely drill him. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you very much, Ben.